everyone. Welcome back to Resin Me Up. So today we're going to repour the crown. We're going to repour the lantern, and then we're going to do the dragonfly. Now, as I said yesterday in my video at the end, I had a new product to tell you guys about today. But before I do that, I wanted to tell you I got Happy Mail, and I've already opened it, but I want to read the little gift thingies. Or a gift thingy, I guess. So it says, enjoy your gift. You are appreciated and inspiring. Another gilding wax is coming, but it will be delivered next week. I am curious what you have in mind for these. From Rosa. Rosa. You know, Rosa, I sure appreciate you. You're always paying attention to my my Amazon wish list. I appreciate you. So here's what she got me. And I added these to my wish list a while back because I was looking for a gilding wax that was different than the Rub and Buff. So I found these on Amazon. So we're going to give these a whirl. They're called Inca Gold. They are from Germany. They have, oh my gosh, I don't know, six colors, something like that. Everything is in German on them. So I can't really read what it says, but I'm anxious to try these. Get one of these open here. See if I can make a mess. Hopefully not. There we go. So that's what they look like. Let me find something I can rub this on that would you'd be able to see it. Let's try this. So that is the weight. And it is called, put this back on here before I make a mess. This one is called, I've got a sticker right over the name of it. This one's called Platinum. And this one is called Steel Blue. So we're going to be trying these out very soon. Again, Rosa, you know I love you, girl. I appreciate you always keeping me. See how quickly that dried? Like really quick. So we'll be trying those out, but it comes right off with alcohol. So that's a good thing. Okay. Well, thank you, Rosa. Thank you. And today, the new product that I want to introduce to you guys, I am now a new affiliate of, and that is KAMENSKAYA. They are a new affiliate, and they sent me a bunch of goodies. So we're going to go over what they sent me. They sent me 3 of the liquid gilding. They sent me the copper, the bright gold, and the silver. And obviously they have to be shaken up because all of that has settled. Let's see how well they shake up on my vortex. And of course they've been in shipping. So there's the silver, and they all have balls in them. And that's the gold. And then this is the copper. So I'll be excited to use those too. Okay. That was one product. Now, the next product that they sent me is their ink, and which is a difference between their Petri ink. They have two different kinds of ink. One is an ink. This is the alcohol ink, and then this is the Petri ink. They are two totally different inks. And so in the Petri ink, and I'll tell you about the Petri ink here in a second. So in the alcohol ink, they sent me Neptune, white, whoops, turquoise. Why is, oh, it's got plastic on the bottom. I was like, why isn't that sitting straight? Take that off. Okay, white, turquoise, poppy field, Marsala, lime, bright purple, and deep water. So those are the alcohol inks that they sent to me. Now, these are the Petri inks, and these are a set. So these come in this box right here. There's a set of 13 pieces, and they're 5 ml bottles. I do have a discount code, and I will be putting all of that in my description box. So these inks here are for resin only. They contain polymers that cure only in combination with epoxy resin. So that's the difference between these and these. These you can use with anything. These are for epoxy only. If you use these Petri inks from the Petri set, you must use white before or after other colors you drip into the resin. White color helps other inks to sink and make the colors brighter. So remember, the best effects are achieved in thick resin or in low viscosity resin that has started curing or getting thicker. And it says you need to shake the bottle well before using. So that is the difference between these two. These can only be used in resin, and these can be used in anything. Okay, so let's go over the colors. Are they just numbered? So this is the white, I assume. Yep, they're only numbered. So there's 13 of them, and it's 1 through 13. So the white is 1, 2 is a blue, 3 looks like a orangey, and they all have balls in there, which I already said. Is like an orangey color. 4 is another blue. 5 is a purple. 6 is a yellow. 7 is a pink. 8 is like a dark blue. 9 is a green, dark green. 10 is another red, or is a red. That's orange. This is red. 11 is a light green. 12 is a black. And 13 looks like brown. Looks like a brown. So those are the new products that I will be using today in the Dragonfly. To also let you know that I am now a KAMENSKAYA affiliate, and then I have a discount code for you guys. Yay! So if you want to check out their products, I will link their website in my description box so that you can go and see what they have to offer. And they have tons of colors. This one here is called Neptune. It looks like an aurora. So I'll be curious to see what that looks like. Yep, I think it is. It is an aurora, but it's called Neptune. And on all of the bottles, they have their Instagram and their website on all of the bottles. Yeah. All right. So let's get these out of the plastic. I will get some resin mixed up because we're going to repour this, and then we're going to use these on this. Okay. All right. BRB. Okay, guys, we're back. We're going to pour these two things first. We're going to wait for that last. It's been debubbled, but I'm going to let it sit for a little bit, and we're going to pour these. I decided today I'm going to use this. This is my mix that I use the Let's Resin White and the, what is it, Mayspring Diamond Dazzling Diamond. I can get it out. So that's what we're going to mix in here. Okay, let's go. First thing I'm going to do is make sure I get that underneath that rim. There's a pretty tight space in there. You can see how that could be an issue. I'm going to go and put this in my my vacuum chamber and see if I can't pull any bubbles out from underneath there. BRB. I think that took care of that. Check underneath this rim. Looks like it's underneath there. All right, finish filling this up. I am going to spritz it though. Oh, all right, that is full. Slide that back. Oops, stay. Okay, this is the, that's not it. Where did it go? Oh, it's right here. This is the deep water. We're going to use it today instead of the other. Okay, that one's full. Get those little bubbles up out of there. I'm going to put this in my pressure pot, I think. So that way it's, get all those bubbles out of there. All right. Whoa. Set this over here. All right. Now on this, as you probably guys know, I'm going to do my swirl technique. So let's get some resin in here. This should be, and the colors we're going to use today are Poppy Field and Turquoise. And these already are, have holes already in them. You don't have to poke holes. This fills up very quick. Whoops, wrong one. And wait. That Neptune is really pretty. All right, I got to get this into these antenna. I think that's as much as it's going to take, but I'm going to put a little more in this tail. All right, that is full. Okay, that's all the damage I can do. All right, y'all. I guess we'll see you guys on demold. Okay. All right, y'all. We'll see you on demold. Bye. Hey, everyone. Welcome back. So these are all done. So I guess we'll see how they look. All right. Let's get this one out first because I'm dying to know if I got it right this time. Yay. Oh, look at that. It's perfect. I'm looking to see if there's any bubbles. 0. No bubbles at all. None. Not even in any of these. Is that one bubble? Yes, right there. Figures. One bubble on the inside. Gosh darn it. But that's okay. You can't even see it because it's on the other side. Perfect. Yay. Okay. Now these. Hopefully we didn't get any micro bubbles this time. Oh, are you kidding me? I just broke that right off. I didn't even get a chance to hang on to it. That's all right. Let me see if I can get it out of here. We can maybe glue it back on. I think there must have been a bubble. It's my only guess. Just the very tip. It's all right. I can glue it back on. All right. So that's not a problem. I can fix that. I like this color. This is definitely going to have to be in the pressure pot. Definitely. In order to get these to be totally 1000% bubble free, I think. Let's see how this one came out. See if it's got any massive bubbles in it. Now that came out perfect. No bubbles at all. Well, my guess is then that there were probably some bubbles in there from the bottom down here. They probably came up and got trapped underneath here and couldn't get themselves out. That is my guess. Okay, are we ready for this? This is what I'm excited to see. I did get a bubble right there in his little antenna, but it's on this side and not on that side. So I guess we're okay. I was a little worried about that. Ooh, look. That is pretty. I like it. There's a little bit of overpour, which that's not a problem. I can clean that up. And then we're just going to go in and we're going to highlight these pieces that are on here like that, but no bubbles. And I got it. And that stained my mold. That's okay. That is so cool. Can you see all that? Very cool. Okay, this. We are going to, sorry, I just punched myself. We're going to decorate this up really pretty. What am I going to do with it, you ask? Well, I was thinking about this earlier. I was trying to decide. What do you think about this for just a minute? But in the meantime, let's get this decorated. We'll do this again. That's perfect. There isn't any bubbles on any of those this time. Need to trim the edges on this. I think we need to try one of these. I think I'm going to go with the gold from the KAMENSKAYA. And I think that says bright gold. It's really small. Let me shake this up. Now, let's see how well this works. Oh, wow. How easy that is. That is way easier than using a pen. So like this stuff would last like forever and ever and ever and ever. Key is to keep your brush wet, but not overloaded. It looks good. We're not going to do the whole thing like we did on the one yesterday. I'm just going to do just these things. Those are kind of hard to do, especially little itty bitty things. I wonder if you could use a different kind of brush. You know, a smaller brush. I think I'm just going to go around the edge of this. There we go. I'm not going to do anything else with this one. I'll leave it just like it is. Okay, there's that. Now for this, I can't decide if I want to use copper or if I want to use silver. Let's see what the copper looks like. This one has a smaller brush. I thought maybe you could use your finger and wipe over it, but that's not how it works. Once it dries, it dries. I'm looking for that antique type look. So I would say do one coat, do a, you know, a really, just go over it one time and then go back and do a second. Because it dries very quickly. Okay, let that dry. All right, knock that over. Now, grab some markers here. One momento. Okay. You know I have to do purple because purple is royalty. You can't put rhinestones on these because you'd have to put them on the inside. Otherwise, they'll be sticking clear off of this edge. I mean, there's probably a bunch of different things you could do with this. You could probably brush them with chameleon powders. All right, I'm just going to get the silver pen out for this. Lots of cleanup to do. All right, let me get this cleaned up and then I'll be right back. Okay, guys, I went ahead and got the rest of the copper on that one. We're going to move on to this one, and I still need to clean that up just a little bit. So on this, let me see what this would look like with silver. Things like this are just easier to do with a pen than trying to do it with the brush. Very, very detailed. Last time I did this, I filled in every single one of those with UV resin. That was crazy. As good as that gets, because I don't want to cover up too much of that detail. Okay. Yep. All right. Now this, somebody suggested that I put a picture of a frog. You know, what I could do is I could expand on that for sure. And let me show you. Let me get some things. Hold on. Hey, you guys ready for this? Acetate. I found a piece of acetate, cut out the shape of the heart. So it'll fit right in there. And I just got to peel the plastic off. Here's the frog. So whoever's idea this was, I'm doing it. And look, he's even posing. This is a UV DTF sticker. So let me get this plastic off of here. And I'm going to... There you go. There's a frog in the frame, just like y'all wanted. Okay, that's it. I'm done, guys. Oh, goodness sakes. Okay, so let's recap on this KAMENSKAYA stuff. I really like the alcohol ink. It's nice and bright colors. I've got, you'll have to stay tuned for tomorrow so you can see what I'm using the rest of the colors of the alcohol ink for, because tomorrow is coasting through the week. This liquid gilding, it's nice too. It has its purpose, meaning, you know, if you can't get into some spaces, like, you know, with your pen, you know, your shiny pens, you can definitely use, you know, the gilding brush. So that's really good too. So I'm really liking this product a lot. I will link all of that stuff in my description box so that you can check it out and use my discount code and get yourself some. They have a ton of different colors. They have a whole set of these. You can, and the good part about this is you can buy them individually. You don't have to buy a set. And that's what I like about this brand, is that you can buy one color that you like and you don't have to buy a set. That's what got me excited about this brand, is the fact that you don't have to buy a set. You can buy them one. And if you like one or you run out of one, you can replace one. And the prices are reasonable. So there you have it, guys. Like I said, I'll put everything in the description box and use my discount code. Go grab yourself some. Let me know what you think about what I've done here today. This is the deep water, this color. I really like it. It's very pretty. And then this here is the poppy field. Of course, I added white to it, so it lightened it up a lot. And then this color is the turquoise. So, and then I also added in the Neptune. I wish I would have done that. I think I did add it in there first, but there's so much detail on there on the front of it that you can't really see it. So, yeah. So, all right, guys. Well, that's it for me today. Thank you for coming in with me on showing you this new product from KAMENSKAYA. Let me know what you think. I'd love to hear from you. I will be using the Petrie's inks sometime, either maybe the end of this week or next week. I have some other projects I need to get to, so I knew I wanted to use these alcohol inks. So, yeah. All right, y'all. Have a great night. Remember, stay curious, stay creative, always stay positive, be kind. We will see you guys on the next video, which is tomorrow, and that is coasting through the week. So, all right. Have a great night. Bye.